Once upon a time, in a lush and vibrant kingdom deep within the heart of Africa, there lived a wise and beloved king named Alumide. He had a beautiful daughter, Princess Adibimp, and a son, Prince Adiwale, who was born blind. Although Prince Adiwale could not see the world around him, he possessed a keen sense of hearing and a heart filled with kindness. His days were filled with music, and his nights with stories told by the elders. The people of the kingdom adored him, for his wisdom exceeded his age, and his love for his people knew no bounds. But despite his inner beauty and wisdom, Prince Adiwale longed to experience the world as others did, through sight. Every night, he would listen to the moon's soft whispers, hoping that one day, he might be able to see the stars that the elders spoke of. One day, news arrived from the farthest reaches of the kingdom. There was a tree, known as the Igbalud, the healing tree. It was said that whoever touched the tree would be granted the gift of sight. But the tree was not easily found. It lay deep within the enchanted forest, where no one had ever returned from the journey. Upon hearing this, Prince Adiwale's heart filled with hope. He decided that he would go in search of the Igbalud tree and return with the gift of sight. His sister, Princess Adibimp, though worried for her brother, insisted on accompanying him. The journey was perilous. The forest was vast and mysterious, with ancient trees that whispered secrets only the wind understood. The path was not a straightforward one, and often, Prince Adiwale had to rely on his heightened senses to navigate. He could hear the rhythm of the wind, the rustling of leaves, and the calls of distant animals guiding him forward. As they journeyed deeper into the forest, they encountered a wise old woman sitting by the side of the path. Her eyes glimmered with ancient knowledge, and her smile was kind yet knowing. "You seek the Igbalud tree, do you not?" she asked in a voice like the soft hum of a lullaby. "Yes," Prince Adiwale replied, his voice full of hope, "I seek the gift of sight." The old woman nodded slowly. "The Igbalud tree does not grant sight in the way you think. The world is more than what you see with your eyes. To truly see, one must first understand the heart of the world." "Then how can I learn this?" Prince Adiwale asked, feeling both eager and uncertain. The woman's eyes twinkled. "To see the world truly, you must first learn to listen, to feel, and to understand. There is more than just what appears before you." With these words, she handed him a small, smooth stone. "This stone will guide you when your eyes can no longer see." Grateful but puzzled, Prince Adiwale continued with Princess Adibimp, the stone clutched tightly in his hand. As the days passed, the forest grew darker and the path more difficult. Yet, each time Prince Adiwale felt unsure, he would hold the stone close, and it would vibrate gently in his hand, guiding him in the right direction. Finally, after many days, they reached the heart of the forest. There, bathed in a soft, golden light, stood the Igbalud tree. Its bark shimmered with ancient magic, and its branches seemed to sway in rhythm with the wind. Prince Adiwale stepped forward, his heart racing. He reached out to touch the tree, hoping to feel the miracle he had longed for. As his fingers brushed the bark, he heard the sound of laughter, soft, like the rustling of leaves. The air shimmered, and in that moment, he realized that his vision was not returning in the way he had hoped. Instead, he began to hear the world around him in a deeper, more profound way. He could hear the heartbeat of the earth beneath him, the songs of the birds in the sky, the rustle of animals in the distance, and the wind's whispers in the trees. He smiled, for he understood now that sight was not just what his eyes could see, it was the way his heart could feel the world, the way he could connect with everything around him. Turning to Princess Adibimp, who had stood by him through the journey, he said, "The tree has granted me the gift I sought, but it is not sight in the way I imagined. I can now see the world with my heart, feel the love and the life in all things." Princess Adibimp, who had watched her brother grow wiser with each step, hugged him tightly. "I am so proud of you, dear brother. You have seen more than anyone else ever could." And so, Prince Adiwale returned to the kingdom, not with the ability to see through his eyes, but with a deeper understanding of the world. He became the wisest of all kings, known far and wide for his ability to see the hearts of the people and the world around him. And the healing tree, the Igbalud, stood as a reminder that sometimes, the greatest gifts are not those that we seek with our eyes, but those that we find through our hearts. The end.